Hi guys, Legend 101 here. It's time for a live stream. I've done these in a while. So I'm just gonna get into this. Get back into this. I've just been working so much that I haven't had the chance to be doing any live stream or any kind of video releases. I've been doing them sporadically. So yeah. So the big news here is Marvel has been talking to Wesley Snipes. Woo! Wesley Snipes, yo, let's go. He's been putting in that work with Marvel. It's been a while since he's been talking about Blade, so Marvel looks like they're open to talks with him. Open to working with him, I should say. So it's pretty interesting to see how this works. So apparently he's been pitching some ideas to him, the head honchos, Kevin Feige's of the world. So we'll see how that goes. So there's an article on movieweb.com, so I'm gonna read it for you guys. Oh, before that, I'm going to thumbs this video up so it can be seen. Thumbs the video up. Share the video. And subscribe to your boy. Okay, so let's get into this article right now. Let's see what this article looks like. So yeah, movieweb.com says Marvel has 2 Blade projects in the works with Wesley Snipes. Okay, so let's do this. So let's start here. It looks like the door may be open for Wesley Snipes to return as Blade in the modern Marvel universe. What form that may take and when it may actually happen, that's still totally up in the air. But Snipes recently revealed that his team has had conversations with the brass at Marvel about bringing back Blade the Vampire Hunter. Heck yeah, let's go. People don't put respect on Blade's name, man. Blade was that first Marvel movie, yo, that opened the door for all these movies that you see nowadays. Blade was that #1 hit. That was the hit that everyone was waiting for. That Blade started that trend, yo. That started that crap off. It started everything off. Some people did respect Blade for what it did. Respect Wesley Snipes. Blade 3 was trash because it didn't have that much creative control in it. Blade 3, they tried to push him out. So that's why it was garbage. 1 and 2 were epic. Obviously the first one was like the best of all time. In terms of the Blade franchise, #1 is the best. I'm even saying Marvel in general. Blade's the best Marvel movie ever. I'm saying, I don't care what anyone says. So let's see. So it says the first Blade recently celebrated its 20th anniversary in an age long before the Marvel Cinematic Universe as we know it. Wesley Snipes helped to legitimize comic book movies. During a recent interview in honor of the movie's anniversary, the actor revealed that he's had conversations about some new possible Blade projects. 2, to be exact. That would, as he puts it, purposely fit into the MCU. One of which could be Blade 4. Here's what he had to say about it. Okay, so this is what Wesley Snipes said about it now. So there are a lot of conversations going on around right now. And we are very blessed to have the enthusiasm and interest in some things coming from what... Start again. Basically, I just woke up. There are a lot of conversations going around right now, and we are very blessed to have the enthusiasm and interest in something coming from that world again, the Blade world. We've created 2 projects that fit perfectly into this world, and when people see them, I think they're actually going to have a problem deciding which one they love the most. Wesley Snipes, he's very creative though. He is a great mind. People need to use Wesley Snipes more. His mind is very good, very creative. Wesley Snipes has expressed interest in returning to the role in the past. The key difference here is that it appears as though there are actually conversations taking place with Marvel Studios. Woo! Now, whether or not that's going to be on the big or small screen, if either of those projects move forward, remains to be seen. Snipes does promise that what they're cooked up will previously movies. Okay, so Snipes does promise that what they've cooked up will put the previous movies in the franchise, such as Guillermo del Toro's Blade 2 and the regrettable Blade 3 to shame. Okay, so okay. Big words there from Wesley Snipes, big words. So he's going to put Blade 2 and Blade 3 to shame. Well, Blade 3, that's easy enough. Blade 3 was trash. How that movie even got off the ground, how that even got released. Just stopped it at Blade 2. All the main execs at Marvel and my team, we've been discussing for the past 2 years. Everyone's enthusiastic about it, everybody gets it, but they got a business to run and they got to square the things that They got to figure out before they can get to it, I guess. In the meantime, we've got a business to run and our own slate of things to do so. But the next time you see something in the Blade universe, mark my words, what we did before is child's play compared to what we can do now. Okay. It will be interesting to see how Blade fits into this universe, to be honest. How they're going to remodel the universe anyways with Avengers 4 and onwards, so that's be interesting. The trilogy of Blade movies made a total of 450 million at the box office. That may seem like chump change these days, but it was considered pretty good at the time. A comic book movie. Or a comic book movie. Yeah, exactly. Blade made a ton of money, especially back then. For back then, they made a ton of money. Even now, it's considered a lot of money. And we're talking about 400 million is still a lot. 450 million is still a lot. Nostalgia for the character mixed with the current popularity of the MCU could be a recipe for success. Once Avengers 4 comes out, the door is wide open. Yeah, because after Avengers 4, boy, it's a free-for-all. Anything can happen after Avengers 4 now. Avengers 4 is basically a reset. Why not use that opportunity to bring back Blade? Kevin Feige previously indicated that the character's return was an eventuality. Yeah, so it's just a matter of time when or where. As for the who, if Wesley Snipes has his way, he's going to be in once again. You can check out the full interview over at Vice. Okay, so yeah, so that's basically the gist of what he was saying. It's the main plots of the Blade franchise. Okay, so I don't know, you guys speak about it as well. Put it in the comments down below as well. So yeah, this is great news. I just want so badly for something to come out of this. I want it to be like legit. Come on, I want it to be legit. I want Kevin Feige to put action behind his words, yo. I want to put action behind his words. I want this to get done. Come on, Feige. Come on, Feige. Because Blade has so much legs behind it. There's such a likable character as well. Like, he's the anti-hero, like the anti-hero that Marvel needs right now. Got these two shoes running around. We need more anti-heroes, man. We haven't got enough of them. We haven't got enough of them, man. We need them. Wesley Snipes need to be involved in this movie. I don't know how or which way. He could be a top producer on the project or something. Get him something to do with it. Get his ideas, his thoughts, and all that stuff. So I want that to be done. I want that to be done. Wait a second, let me put my stream on Twitter. Just make sure everyone can see what I'm doing. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me, guys. Put the stream on Twitter. Make sure everyone can see that I'm live streaming right now. Yeah. Subscribe. Wait, bear me guys, just letting everyone know that I'm live streaming. Just chill out for a second. Alright, here we go. Donna in there, man. Got Donna. Should get Jody, Jay, and everyone like tweeting what I'm doing. Right, yes. Let's get back into this. Woo. let's go. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so let's get into this. Okay, so topic 2. Alec Baldwin left the Joker movie. Oh my gosh, what is going on already? Oh my, Alec Baldwin, yo. What's going on? Oh no, what's going on? Dang, okay. Can't believe that he's gone right now. Oh my gosh. It's a big blow for the Joker movie. I can feel this is going to do his thing. De Niro, when he comes on set, he's going to do his thing, but Alec Baldwin, man, he's supposed to be Thomas Wayne. What's going to happen now is just put a spanner in the works. What is up? I want this movie to be so good, Joker. I just want it because it's a standalone movie, separate from everything they're doing in the DC universe right now. I just want it to be separate, just have its own legs, do what it needs to do, make that money, Oscar worthy maybe. Joaquin Phoenix is going to be Oscar worthy, guaranteed. But this news is just hit. It's just going to hit this now. Excellent Joker. Okay. Whew. Scheduling issues. Apparently, that's what they're saying right now. Scheduling issues. Oh my gosh. Jeez. Whew. Okay. That was quick. It was like, that was quick. But yeah, right in, right out. Yeah, but okay, so it's interesting to see how they go with this movie, because a lot of people were theorizing. I was looking on Collider and all them, so they were just like speculating that it was gonna be more based around Thomas Wayne and the Joker, more like they were more like protagonists and antagonists with each other, and Thomas Wayne was more the villain, then Joker was more the hero, in terms of that kind of dynamic. Like there was a dark side to Thomas Wayne, which there usually is in the comics, and is usually he's obviously involved in these shady situations and stuff like that. But it would have been interesting to see what Alec Baldwin would have brought to the role of Thomas Wayne. But that's not gonna happen now, unless they're gonna keep with the same Thomas Wayne and recast him. Obviously, we're gonna recast him, but there was so much speculation going around that character and how he was gonna play it. It was huge, so I don't know. We're bringing a lesser known actor to play the father of Grace. I don't know how it's going to progress. It's going to be based on a Batman, out of the way we don't know. It's actually going to be more based on the Joker's end, so Joker's dealings, goings on, and it's going to be nothing to do with the Batman. I don't think. To be honest, I don't think it should have nothing to do with Batman. I don't think it should bring in Batman in at all. It should be just a straight origin movie, their own origin movie. Make it like the beginning of Jack Nicholson's Joker, like we just like. He's just a gang member, or just like join the gang or something like that, a group of guys, and he's just a thief, a robber. It should be more based on that, and nothing really to do with Batman per se. He could be there in the shadows, doing his thing, just like around as like a little kid or something. But you never really show him. You probably speak his name, but you never show him. I want it to just be about the Joker, Joaquin Phoenix, just let him shine. And have that the underbelly, the other goings on in the background around him, his family life, all that stuff. That'd be very intriguing to see them do with the Joker. His descent into insanity. So yeah, we will see how this develops. Right now, it's very vague on what's happening right now. I just said schedule issues, so nothing really much to go on that one. It is a big blow to the franchise of DC right now. Big actor, small budget movie, but with much to do that star power about Baldwin, but it's okay. I think the movie will still do well. They're just gonna regroup for now. Hopefully, there's no more news going on around this movie right now. Just keep it on the wraps. I want nothing else coming out about this guy leaving, Joaquin Phoenix leaving, this guy. No more, please, no more. Okay, yeah, so that's a wrap on that. Okay, let's see. Okay, so Avengers 4 reshoots. Okay, Avengers 4 reshoots. Okay, so let's get on this. Avengers 4 reshoots. Okay, there we go. Let's get into this. Wakanda. So it's gonna have stuff to do with Black Panther. Looks like. Yeah. Okay. Avengers 4 reshoots suggest more of Black Panther's Wakanda being added. So, comicbook.com saying Avengers 4 is going to have more Wakanda settings being put into the movie now. More Wakanda reshoots. Putting in more Black Panther stuff in there. So that's going to be a plus. See, Black Panther. I want to talk about Black Panther while I'm here. While I'm on this topic. Why hasn't Black Panther 2 been greenlit yet? Why? I just want to know why. Does anyone know why? Why hasn't Ryan Coogler been already locked in for number 2? Why? Look how much money Black Panther made. Come on, Joe. If I got someone to make a movie and he made $1 billion, £1 billion real quick. That's an English guy. I'm an English guy. £1 billion. You must be out of your head if you don't think I'm gonna lock that guy in for another 2 movies and end the franchise, or even more than that. They could do some other movies for me. Not the Black Panther, could be anything. It could be really multiple movies. It must be crazy if you think I was locking him for 1 movie. If he made $1 billion on his first movie in the Marvel universe, are you crazy? This guy, Ryan Coogler, is a genius. What he did with Black Panther, A1, top class. What he did with that movie, I loved it. I loved it. The mythology, the heritage, the backdrops, the settings. Oh my gosh, the fights. I loved it. I loved everything about Black Panther. Okay, so Black Panther 2 is really greenlit, and Ryan Coogler still is not even confirmed as the director for Black Panther 2. So that's gonna be interesting to see where they go with that. I don't want this guy replaced because I'm hearing stuff about other people saying there's a possibility he gets replaced by someone else. I'm like, no. I don't know what this to happen. I don't want him to get pushed out. Just like that's why all these Avengers 4 talks coming out. They're kind of just like sweeping Black Panther under the rug and just a little bit. I'm like, nah. That shouldn't happen. This guy is the head of the franchise. I don't care. Everyone says, man, nah, Black Panther is the head in this franchise right now. Avengers about Black Panther right now, yo. About no one else. Black Panther has kept this movie, this Avengers train going right now. Ever since Black Panther, he was that guy. He's the guy right now. I know I sound like a fanboy, but it's the truth. Go back, look at the numbers. Black Panther spearheading this revolution right now. Avengers has not been hitting the heights it should be hitting. Black Panther has been keeping it up there. Black Panther kept it up there. They had to put more Black Panther scenes in there because they didn't realize Black Panther's gonna be so big. So they had to shove him more in there now. Because the backlash have been getting on Avengers 4. I mean Avengers Infinity War. They'll say, Black Panther, what the hell was he doing in Infinity War? He wasn't doing anything in Infinity War, just running around. He wasn't actually doing anything. It was more like in the background in a little bit. They're setting Wakanda for that majority of the movie, but he wasn't actually doing anything. So Black Panther is a heavy hitter. They need to put more respect on Black Panther's name right now. Kevin Feige needs to start doing some moves right now. He needs to start confirming some stuff. The next Black Panther movie, he needs to be doing that now. Don't worry about Avengers 4. Avengers 4 is like, yeah, it's gonna be that big. It isn't a bigger deal to me than Black Panther 2. Black Panther 2 needs to be set in stone, director confirmed, actors confirmed. Right now. I don't be hearing no Guardians of the Galaxy rubbish. I don't care about no Guardians of the Galaxy to that right now. Guardians of the Galaxy 1 and 2 good. Doesn't need another one. Guardians of the Galaxy 3 doesn't need to happen. As far as I'm concerned. If they're not showing Nova or my guy. What's his name? What's the name more? Nova. And my guy. Wait, let me get his name real quick before I continue. cannot remember this guy's name. I read it for you the other day. What the heck is going on? Is that the main character in this entire franchise? Well, in the comics anyway. Infinity Gauntlet, that's it. Let's see. Adam Warlock, that's it. How do I not remember this guy? I just know those guys in the top of my head. At least I read my comics again, seriously. They'll be gathering dust. But yeah, Adam Warlock and Nova, why haven't they been associated with Guardians of the Galaxy yet? Which that's no idea to me. This rather than this flipping Star-Lord rubbish, and like, nah, I'm done with the Guardians now. I'm done with the Guardians. Get Black Panther in this franchise in the head. This Black Panther is the head of this franchise. So yeah. Oh yeah. So they're starting shooting in Atlanta right now, filming in Wakanda to get a bigger role. So Kevin Feige at least knows that Wakanda is a massive part of this universe. Chadwick Boseman doing his thing. The rest of the cast love it. Get Ryan Coogler back. Sort this out. So Avengers 4 looks like it's gonna be lit. More Black Wakanda scenes. Let's have it. Let's go. So yes, that's looking good right now. Oh wait, put the charger in. I just forgot my charger. I am back. There we go. So, just Avengers 4 reshoots out of the way. Okay, so what we got next here? Power Rangers. Okay, so we've got Power Rangers topic going on right. Okay, a lot of people on the Power Rangers right now. The Power Rangers still popping. Kids love it still, and Power Rangers always keep going. Long as Saban lives. So, Power Rangers, even as a kid, love Power Rangers. Still love Power Rangers. Come at me. What? I love Power Rangers. What? Okay, so Power Rangers is my franchise. I watched it recently. Ninja Steel was trash. I watched that new Power Rangers garbage. I've only seen one episode and I can't watch the rest of it. It's terrible. I can't. Ninja Steel is garbage. Oh. That's new. It's called Ninja Steel. Oh my jeez, I can't watch that new Power Rangers. I can't watch it. There's another one coming out right now. There's a new one coming out. I might watch that, but this one not right now. Heck no, I'm not watching that. It's trash. But yeah, there's a new Power Rangers movie coming out, so they're making part 2. So it got its sequel. Yeah, I like it. I like the first movie. It was. I mean, the new movie. I like it. It was alright. Goldar, I don't know what the heck they're doing with that. Goldar was terrible. I was trying to know what they were doing with the original Mighty Morphin Goldar. I don't know what the heck they were doing with that. But it was a good movie overall. I liked it. It was different, more realistic take on it. I liked it. The powers, all that stuff. That's actually in them. The power is actually ingrained in them now, instead of just using them off, and it was actually already in them already. It actually makes sense of how they're fighting these villains without their powers. It actually makes sense. It's actually strong. So basically, you're not outside just fighting, like, you know what I'm saying? Just like in the old one, they were just fighting them because they actually had martial arts skills. So it's actually in them now. So when they touch the stone, it was ingrained in them now. So it's within them. I like that. It's enhanced strength, so it actually makes sense when they're fighting these villains. Oh gosh, makes sense now. So, Power Rangers now. They say, let me get the source because I read up on it. Let me get the source. They say about Power Rangers. Okay, let's get the source on there. What they'll say about Power Rangers. Where is it? so.
Your attention more than any other this week, and that is Power Rangers Shattered Grid #1. To get you a
Power Rangers, bye. Wait a second. Alright, there we go. Okay, so Power Rangers, comicbook.com. Okay, so here's what it says. Both Star Wars and Power Rangers have been around for some time now. But in producer Adi Shankar's mind, one franchise is clearly above the other. Who's Adi Shankar again? Let me see who Adi Shankar is again. Who the heck's Adi Shankar? This guy, Adi Shankar. The bootleg universe. Here we go. Okay, let's read this. Let's read on. Shankar's a funny guy. Okay, so let's keep reading. Shankar delivered his own take on the Power Rangers franchise along with director Joseph Kahn in the bootleg Power Rangers film, which was good. One that has been well received amongst the franchise's fans. Comicbook.com was on hand at Power Morphicon when he compared the franchise to Star Wars, and it doesn't hold a candle to Power Rangers. Right now it doesn't, that's for damn sure. I literally think Star Wars is not as cool as Power Rangers. It's not. Shankar said, Power Rangers is not about good versus evil. It's not, and never has been. It's the lens through which the stories are told to us, through the narrative lens. But really it's about shades of grey, and it's always been about shades of grey. And it's about people working to overcome those shades of grey through a single point of view. That's why Power Rangers are super powerful. Star Wars is about good versus evil. I don't know what the Empire did wrong. I still have no idea. I still don't know if they got up and they dressed the same, and then the rebels kill them because they dress the same. Like, I don't understand it. Yeah, they blow up the planet, but that's a cheap reason to want to hate someone. The point is, Power Rangers is way doper than Star Wars. I don't know if he's getting the point across from the way he's talking about. I don't know. Shankar elaborated on the point to comicbook.com, and it comes down to not really knowing why the Empire is so bad. Dude, I think Star Wars is messing up horribly, Shankar said. I think Star Wars is a terrible franchise. It has terrible values. What are you teaching people with Star Wars, right? Oh yeah, we're the rebels and we're just going to blow up people who dress the same. Like, it's good versus evil. It's terrible because there's really very little evil out there. Evil is taught to us through a narrative, but the evil has a point of view. The evil has a perspective. If you don't get to know the perspective of the evil, then how do you know you're not evil? Right, Power Rangers villains are at times pretty well known, but then again, Shankar points out that it is not really the point of the franchise, and it focuses more on the Rangers working out their differences to act as one, but just beating evil down for one more day. Okay. So basically, this in Star Wars, so putting Power Rangers over Star Wars. Okay. I'm more of a Power Rangers guy anyway, so I like Star Wars. Star Wars is okay, but this new batch of Star Wars is trash. After I can't stand Star Wars. After the prequels, I can't stand Star Wars. I like the prequels. I like the original and the prequels, but these new batches, I can't stand it. I can't. But how do we compare? I find it really hard to compare one over the other. I'll always be a Power. To be honest, I'll be a Power Rangers fan more than the Star Wars fan. I'm more a Power Rangers fan than the Star Wars fan. So, but what I was saying, there were some valid points in there, but it didn't come across well when he was talking about them. But I think he was getting at that Power Rangers has better values than Star Wars. Star Wars is always working in that dark shade of grey, not the shades of grey, that dark shade of grey, where they're more evil than good. Side because of the light and the dark. It's always doing this. It's never, because most of the Power Rangers is like, yeah, we're good guys, we're gonna fight the evil villains, but Star Wars is like this. The shifts of balance always do this. Shifts of power. It could be a good member of the Force, and all of a sudden you could be a Sith Lord. So I think that's what he was getting at. There's always that struggle, if you know what I mean. Which I like about Star Wars. But I was just a sucker for Power Rangers as a kid. It's just a nostalgia thing, to be honest. So I get where it's coming from, because there is a bit of convolution going on with Star Wars sometimes. Even when I was a kid, I just don't understand what the heck was going on. All these, like, I was never like into the lore and all that stuff like that, like a Game of Thrones type thing. But I'm into the lore, Game of Thrones lore and all stuff like that. I'm deep into that, but Star Wars never really got into that deep to that. So, people that are massive Star Wars fans, they know the lore, they know all these ships and all these like planets. I never got into it. I never did. I just want to see lightsaber battles. I was that guy. I'm a Power Rangers purist. I'm a purist. I'm a fighting purist. I'm that guy. But if it's a good plot, because Star Wars, the plot never interested me that deep. It was never that deep to me. It just seemed just random stuff with the Empire and all that stuff. Never really clicked with me. But I do get the values of Star Wars. I do get why people are massive fans of Star Wars, and I hope it gets better with J.J. Abrams bringing it back to how it should be. Ryan Johnson's version was trash. Last Jedi was garbage. But hopefully Ryan Johnson doesn't get his hands on any more Star Wars movies, because I'm not going to see him anyways. Regardless, I'm not going to see him. I just saw Last Jedi once. The only cool scene for me in Last Jedi was when Luke was like, shh, shh, and all the 10,000 lasers were hitting him. He stood there, came out the smoke. So like that's how Luke should have been throughout the entire movie, not just walking in the last minute with his hologram self. I mean, come on now, jeez, his Force Ghost. Really. That's been Luke for the entire movie, not just some flipping hobo living on a random rock somewhere. Should be cool for the entire movie. But yeah, that's besides the point. So yeah, I don't fully back what he says, Adi Shankar says, but I do get how I felt about Star Wars at one point. The plot got pretty stupid after a while. Star Wars. Once it goes past the Sith Lords and the light and dark, it doesn't interest me. All these integral plots with the Empire, I don't like it. So to me, it was always about the Sith and the Jedi. That's my limit right there. But I need to go watch the cartoons and stuff, so to get some more lore knowledge, because apparently the cartoons are pretty good. So I'm gonna get on those. Probably review some at some point. Yeah. So that's my take on the whole Power Rangers Star Wars debate. Team Power Rangers. Yeah. So, so last topic of the day, Lobo. So, Gene Jeffrey Morgan. What am I talking about? Get his weapon in. Let me get him up here. So, Jeff Dean Morgan wants to play Lobo. The badass mercenary, Lobo. Basically, I'm gonna read a little article about it. So, Walking Dead star Jeffrey Dean Morgan only has one superhero role in mind: DC Comics Lobo. Who's left? Who hasn't been played by one of the Chris's. The Negan actor asked during Walker Stalker cons, and even with Norman and Jeffrey, where he appeared alongside Walking Dead co-star Norman Reedus. And he's another one. Norman Reedus wants to play Ghost Rider or Silver Surfer. That freak. Ghost Rider I can see him doing. Silver Surfer, nah. But yeah, let's get back on Morgan. Asked about ideal Marvel roles, Reedus swiftly picked Ghost Rider or Silver Surfer, while Morgan mulled over Reed Richards of the Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four's been done, bro. I mean, I like the stretchy dude, Morgan said. So it's fantastic as well. Ha! The only one I want to play is DC. I want to play is DC and Lobo. He's badass. He added Marvel. I don't know everyone that's in it. It's pretty good. I like all the great characters they're working. Morgan's interest in the cigar chopping alien bounty hunter / mercenary is nearing the 10-year point. In 2009, fresh after Zack Snyder directed DC Comics adaptation Watchmen, Morgan told movie web Lobo would be cool. Yeah, he was epic in Watchmen as well. He was a good one. The comedian. So here's what Morgan said. Lobo would be very cool. I don't think that I'm as big as Lobo is, but if you can transplant Mickey Rourke's body on my head, that'll be just great. Yeah, he needs to bulk up to heck. Being with Lobo, he needs to be huge. Morgan, who will go on to star alongside future Marvel Cinematic Universe headliners Chris Evans, Zoe Saldana, and Idris Elba in 2010 Vertigo Comics adaptation The Losers. Accurately anticipated the longevity of the booming comic book genre, which he said was an untapped world for me as well. Yeah. He's technically only the main cast who hasn't been in Marvel yet. Every time I kind of hear about something, I go out and get the book or look it up. We'll see, Morgan said. You're always looking for material that's kind of smart and fun. And this seems to be where it is right now. The studios are really gravitating towards it. More than I've ever seen them gravitate towards anything in a long time. Comic books are really the thing right now, and I don't see that going away for at least the next couple of years exactly. So right now, it's popping. The comic book movies are doing it big right now. He would later team with Snyder in the Batman vs Superman Dawn of Justice, where he played Thomas Wayne, Doom father of a young Bruce Wayne. In March, Morgan noted he and Snyder talked about doing Batman together. When making Watchmen, added it'll be the thrill of a lifetime to reprise a role in the Flashpoint adaptation. That alternate reality storyline saw Thomas Wayne inspired by the murder of his young son at a mugger's hands to become a Batman that was darker, more brutal than his mainstream counterpart. Thomas Wayne's that guy. Because Snyder mostly stepped away from Marvel, well, from Warner Bros, DCEU, and because the in the works Flash Solo movie moved away from Flashpoint in favour of a lighter Back to the Future inspired tone on the game night. Directors John Francis Daly and Jonathan Goldstein, the future as the Thomas Wayne Batman is doubtful. Yeah, Flash is not happening right now. That's not happening, mate. Flash movie is dead. I don't see that happening anytime. See, that Flash movie is dead. But I'll keep reading on. I don't want to see that Flash. I don't want to see that Flash the way he was running. I don't want to see him running like that ever. I don't want to see his face. I don't want to see him doing that. I want to see that in Flash. I want to recast it. I want it. Must be recasted. Wonder Woman's cool. Superman, Henry Cavill's cool. Everybody else needs to be recast. Except for Josh Momoa's cool. Them three. That's it. I'll keep talking about it just because it's really fun to talk about, and I really would like Warner Bros to open their ears a little bit. Morgan told MTV at San Diego Comic Con. When Zack Snyder was involved in the DC world more, I think there was a real possibility, but now that he's kind of stepped away a little bit, I've heard different things. A Flashpoint might not be going in direction. Be more of an origin story for Flash, Morgan said, but look, I'm always here and would love to do it. Earlier this year, it was reported Transformers director Michael Bay was eyeing a pricey Lobo movie that would have cost upwards of $200 million if it moved forward with the script as it is. More recently, it was learned Lobo is headed to the sophomore season of TV Superman's prequel Krypton. Exactly, I love that issue. I heard about it when I was watching Krypton as well. I heard about it, so I just never talked about it on here with you guys, my fans. So, you guys, Lobo on Krypton is gonna be epic. Whatever they do, everything to do with Krypton is amazing. I love Krypton. If you haven't seen Krypton, go watch it right now. Back that show. Make everyone watch that show. Krypton is a great version of Superman lore. Colin Salmon is Zod. Oh my! What he did at the end of that season, yo. Oh. Yes. So yeah. So that is basically that. Let's see if we got any more news here. See if there's anything else out here right now. Oh, so you got Goosebumps 2 coming out as well. Okay. Okay. Alright, alright. Alright, let's see. What else we got here? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I'm getting hungry. I need to eat some stuff, but I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit more. Let's go. Let's see Goosebumps 2. What else we got here? Goosebumps 2. So Goosebumps 2 looks like it's October 12th. Goosebumps 2 looks like it's been coming out. Goosebumps 1 was okay. Wasn't great, but it was alright. 2 was CG going on with Goosebumps, man. I don't know what happened. It's really to like this 80s type vibe thing, and it was alright, but didn't really hit the notes that with me. Goosebumps 1, it was alright. Jack Black kind of kept it going. The only thing that really worked for me was Night of the Living Dummy. That was amazing. He was in it. The dummy. It kept it going. The dummy and Jack Black. Goosebumps 1, but Goosebumps 2, it'll be alright. It'll be fine. Haunted Halloween, Goosebumps 2, October 12th. I'll watch it. I'll probably watch it. But not in the cinemas. I'll probably wait till it comes out on TV or something. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so I'm signing off, guys. It's gonna be just a little short live stream review, get myself back into it. Then I'll have some proper topics with you to guys to talk about. Get myself a proper list. This is just like a starting point for me, these live streams. Just getting the hang of it. So yeah, remember to thumbs this video up, guys. Thumb this video up. Share the video. I want everyone to see it. Subscribe to your boy. You need to hit that 1,000 mark. 1,000 subscribers. Come on, let's get that 1,000. You get that 1,000 mark and onwards. Need you guys to help me out. Okay, so thumbs the video up. Subscribe and share this video. Remember to follow me at Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram as well. These places, they're my Twitter. It's up there. Yeah, Twitter. Oh, right up here. Yeah, it's up there. I'm mostly on Twitter. So yeah. Peace out, guys. Boom. Peace.